Hey mamas, welcome to today's workout. So we're in day 20 of the 21-day postpartum ab challenge, and we're back to core stability. So a lot of these movements you've seen, but we're gonna build on them and make this the most intense core stability workout we've had yet. But as always, take breaks when you need to. This one's gonna be tough and it's gonna push your limits. Let's start with a bear plank spider. And I made this one up. So we're gonna do a bear plank variation. Lift the knees, and then we're gonna take one hand and one foot out away from the body, take it to the corner. Let's repeat that other side. So you extend the arm and leg away from the body to the corner. The further away you go, the harder it's gonna be. So find that stability. Keep hips and shoulders square to the floor, move nice and slow. Make sure that opposite knee staying loaded and low. Alternative, keep the knee on the ground and reach out. As you open the arms and legs, make sure you're not rotating through the hips. Keep everything stable and square to the floor. Make sure you're always going back to that strong foundation of a strong core brace here. The advanced moves won't do you any good if you don't have that strong foundation. So if you're losing it at any point, go back to it, modify, and build your way up. Okay, now we're gonna do a lateral bear crawl. So come to one edge of your mat, same position, bear plank. We're gonna crawl a couple to each side, about the length of your mat, and crawl back. So you want the same sort of setup. Opposite arm and leg are moving. Do you see? Opposite hand and foot, and then knees stay low to the ground. My body weight is forward, so my shoulders are stacked over my wrists. So it's literally the same thing as a bear crawl, just moving laterally, moving really controlled. I always like to say moving quietly. I feel like that helps you just feel what your body's doing and knowing that you should be absorbing the pressure, not just kind of falling into the movement, but controlling it, using your breath, using your core. Whew. All right, plank leg lifts. So we're gonna come onto the forearms here. You can do this on the knees or the toes. One leg at a time, we're gonna just gently lift the heel up and down. So it's a small micro lift. Keeping the butt down. Abs strong, belly button to spine. Legs can be together or about hip width apart, or knees can be down here as well. Another great alternative. Really working the shoulders here. Again, the abs don't just work in isolation, right? They work amongst the other muscle groups. So we're strengthening all those muscle groups today, so our core can effectively fire during all types of movements. Couple more. All right, coming to the knees. Now we're gonna come up onto the hands. So a high plank with an arm and a leg lift. So it's opposite arm and leg, feet about hip width apart or wider. Lift the arm up to about shoulder height, and then leg up about hip height or slightly lower. Now this is one that's really gonna throw off your balance, literally. So make sure as you lift the arm and leg, you exhale, do it with control, reach up with your thumb, and then the heel and the foot. Option, put the knee down, but make sure the knees are not right under your hips. You want them back a little bit to keep that pressure in the core. And try not to kick your leg too high. Again, I said about hip level or below, and that's gonna help you maintain strong balance, because if you go too high, it might go too much into your low back or really throw off your balance here. All right, we're gonna keep doing that movement, but this time we're gonna do a hold. So one arm, one leg, hold it. We're gonna switch at 25 seconds, so half and half, because this one is real tough. We're gonna split the interval. All right, come on up, hold, and just breathe. Pushing through the hand on the floor, reaching the arm, reaching the leg away. If you're shaking, that's good. If you fall over, also all good. All right, almost to that halfway point. You guys got it. Switch. The second side is gonna be a little harder. We got this, it's our last one. Push, breathe, give it all you got. 10 seconds left. We are determined. We're gonna fight. That's just our body negotiating strength and balance. Oof. Might not have been pretty, but we persevered, right? Whatever it looked like. I'm sure it wasn't pretty. Mine wasn't, but that's okay. We gave it our best shot. And again, there's always something to be improved upon, so we can do it again. And we are tomorrow, the last day. We're going to work isometrics and continue to push to that limit and find our strength through this program. So I hope you'll come back for the last day, and I'll see you back then.